I'm Gordon Smart and I don't always just sit around the pub or go to gigs. I sometimes like to get involved in a bit of homework here at Radio X. I'm about to talk you through the influences of one of our favourite bands on this station, Arctic Monkeys. Just listen to that, it's brilliant, isn't it? Battling guitars, Matt Helders, keeping the beat, what a drummer he is. So you can hear the early influences, how they started out listening to the Strokes, to the Libertines, but they've definitely grown up. They went a bit art rock, favourite worst nightmare, and then they decided to head for the desert and work with the great man Joshua Homme. Third album we're talking, Humbug. From Yorkshire all the way to the desert to work with that big man. Josh Homme said it was a special moment watching Alex Turner wander into the desert, look at the horizon and come up with some lyrics. He had the band recording in corridors, he had them recording in showers, all sorts of stuff to capture that magical sound. And he said a brilliant thing as well, Josh Homme, when he was working with them. He said that nobody has an ego in the desert, certainly if it's bigger than a cactus. So he got the boys working hard and they grew up on that third album. And I tell you what, if they hadn't made Humbug, they could never have made AM. So one of the ways Josh Homme managed to influence them was by encouraging that bigger, thicker sound. They'd always been really rough and raw, they were known for it on the first two albums. But Joshua Homme showed them they could sound big by layering up those different instruments and making a completely different sound. We're really familiar with Queens of the Stone Age and how they did it. Have a listen to this. Proper rock and roll, of course, but there are also nice little touches on the synths, layers and layers of guitars in there too. Might not sound similar, but it's definitely the same production trick that Arctic's pulled off here by layering the song up to build to that magnificent climax. Another influence, and this is a big one, the confidence to use falsetto. It's a big gig for a producer to get that out of a singer and really make the most of Matt Helders' backing vocals as well. It's not just the confidence, the decision to use it. Make it an integral part of the song. Here's Josh doing it with Queens of the Stone Age. That is a sound built in the desert, isn't it? And I tell you what, Arctic's built half of AM around that falsetto trick. It's almost become an Arctic Monkeys trademark, hasn't it? I think it's nicked from Queens of the Stone Age. Another little similarity, although this wasn't Josh's idea, but I reckon he had a part in encouraging it. Showcase the drummer's prodigious talent, it's simple as that. Don't hide it in fills, let it drive the song. Let the drums sing, how about that? And of course Helders on Are You Mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine? So there's pretty concrete evidence there if you ask me. If you need any more convincing though, how about this? We all know Joshua Homme sang backing vocals on Knee Socks, but when Arctic's toured, they invited him along to sing those lines with them. It's brilliant this. Have a little listen. So there you go, absolutely amazing. And here's one last line from guitarist Jamie Cook. He said, "When I heard Songs for the Deaf, it was just pretty flawless. It's so tasteful. Quality." So there you have it. Some of the best rock and roll marriages are made in the desert.
Radio